We're going to make every effort to keep the Saints as Louisiana's team.
NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue was a guiding light in the dark days after Hurricane Katrina. The storm 20 years ago damaged or destroyed about 80% of the buildings in New Orleans, including the Superdome. Longtime friend and Superdome Vice President Doug Thornton said Tagliabue was quick to recognize Katrina as a human tragedy and understood the importance of the Saints in the city's rebuilding.
There were questions as to whether or not the market would even recover at that time. Certainly there were questions about the Superdome, and we hadn't even started the renovation. We were still trying to figure out the scope of the work or where the money would come from. But Paul was the one who said, we are going to rebuild and we're going to bring the team back.
Former Saints VP Arnie Fielkow had similar conversations with Tagliabue after Katrina.
Certainly the commissioner played a major role in the Saints returning here. You know, New Orleans without the Saints wouldn't be the same. I mean, you would have ripped the heart out of, you know, people who already suffered great tragedy.
Tagliabue was successful in preventing Saints owner Tom Benson from relocating the franchise to San Antonio, where some games were played in 2005. According to Fielkow, the commissioner insisted some games also be held at LSU's Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Playing games in Louisiana, making that decision quickly after Katrina was a big statement of the commissioner believing that, you know, that football, the NFL, can really be a healing aspect for what people went through in Katrina.
Thornton says Tagliabue understood that putting the NFL's brand behind the dome renovation and making it a priority for all team owners went a long way in the Saints' comeback. Tagliabue was also instrumental in showcasing the city's recovery by putting the Saints' return to the Superdome on Monday Night Football.
Paul called and said, I want to put a sign outside on the Superdome saying, reopening September 25th, 2006, Saints, Falcons. Buy tickets, call this number.
And that opening night with the Steve Gleason block punt and the entire season after that is something that every sports fan, you know, especially every New Orleans Saints fans, will remember for the rest of their lives.
Friends remember Tagliabue as a decent man, great leader, and a true friend of New Orleans. Paul Murphy, WWL, Louisiana.
You know, I have goosebumps just thinking about that time. Tagliabue died on Sunday from heart failure, complicated by Parkinson's disease.